Hello investors and future investors, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I will give you an update on how my portfolio did for January. I'll also show you where the actual gains are coming from, and I'll also let you in on a red flag that you really need to look out for. Let's see if this can help some of you get started or help some of you move forward, or even some of you may decide to stay neutral. But if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. On this channel we help you with option strategies and other investments that can give you consistent revenue. We can all make weekly revenue if we want to. I'll definitely show you what I'm doing on my end in order to generate revenue. Now, all I ask in return for this free content is an early thumbs up by you hitting the like button. And consider subscribing for more ways to increase your investments. Welcome to Investment Gains. Let's jump right into it. So for today's video, I'm going to use the stock with the smallest gains for the month and walk you through how I came up with the gains. And towards the end, I'm going to show you the gains from all the stocks in the portfolio. I guarantee that anyone can do this strategy or a strategy similar to this if you keep the consistency. Now, if you guys also want me to keep updating you on a monthly of my portfolio progress, please let me know in the comments below. Now, the stock with the lowest returns in my portfolio is gonna be from the company XPeng, ticker XPEV. So let's go ahead and open it up to see how we did. So for the month, this stock literally moved a negative 0.71 cents, which is extremely good. Now, the reason this is good because I like the low volatility on this stock, because I do have some stocks in my portfolio that have very high volatility, so it actually balances off the portfolio. Now, the average cost of this was $9.28, and the returns thus far is going to be $1,000, which is a $75 return on just one stock for 1 month. Now, let's go down to what I really want to show you. What I want to show you is that while the market was in crap, I was still generating weekly revenue. So we're going to go down to show you what actually happened. Okay, so here we are, and as you guys know, I usually sell covered calls on a weekly basis. So we're going to open it up. We're going to do a calculation to see how much I did get from the covered calls. Now, you will see $2 every now and again. Now, this is the cost of my exit strategy. The number one rule of dealing with options: always have an exit strategy. So let's go ahead with the calculation. Now, this is just one stock. I do have 8 stocks in the portfolio, which I do sell covered calls on. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. So here we have $10. We're going to add $8. We're going to add another $10, and we're going to add $13. And I think that's it. The rest is for December. So then now we're going to subtract the amount we spent to close off these options. So that's $1 here, $2 here, $2 here, another $2 here. That's $7. So the total for the gains is going to be $53. Now we're going to subtract $7, which is the amount we paid to actually exit these options on a weekly basis, leaving us with a net gains of $46. Now that $46 is pure profit, I mean before taxes, and that's just on one stock. So let's say all the stocks just make $46. Let's just say, for argument's sake, if you multiply 46 by 8, your portfolio should grow at least by $366 on a monthly basis if everything else remain constant. Now let's go ahead to the main portfolio to see how I did. Okay, so here we are on the main portfolio, and the portfolio value right now is $4,800, and the day was not too bad. The day did shift by just 3%. Now, what I really want to get into is right here. This is the money maker right here. These are the 8 options in the portfolio that I actually use to sell covered calls. Now, the portfolio do have 20 stocks. What I did is that I have some stocks only for selling covered calls, and I have other stocks that keep the portfolio stable, which I use for dividends, which I will start making videos on very soon. Now, the red flag I wanted to bring to your attention is the buying power right here. The buying power right here is $53. You never ever want your buying power to be this low. The reasons for not having your buying power this low are several, which I could definitely make a video on, but you definitely do not want to keep your portfolio buying power this low, especially when you're using a margin account. Now, my personal rule of thumb is to have your buying power at least 5% of your portfolio. So this actual buying power should be at least $250. This issue will be rectified most expeditiously. Do not worry. I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Now, the gains for the entire month, let's go ahead. As you can see, we have one day here. The day we have a 3% gain minus. We go over to the week and we're going to be up the week, which is a 2%. But what I really want to bring your attention to is the monthly movement of this portfolio. So if we go to the 1 month, then you're going to see how good or how bad we actually did. So we actually realized a gain of $1,246, which gives us a 34%. Now, 60% of these gains are actually stock market appreciation. 40% of this gain is actually going to be selling covered calls. Now, the 40% selling covered calls is what you can control. You sell weekly covered calls, or you could do cash secured puts, you could do iron condors, you could do whatever you choose to do with your portfolio. That you can control. Now, the stock appreciation you cannot control, so we don't worry about that. If it goes up, we make some money. If it goes down, we still make some money because we still allowed to sell covered calls or cash secured puts. Now, I do choose to show my portfolio as a means to show you guys that if you choose a strategy and you stick to it with some consistency, you're bound to realize some gains over a period of time if everything else remains constant. Now, we're not Wall Street bets, so we take the small gains in order for us to stay in the game. Maybe if the account hits $25,000, then we could start thinking about YOLO strategies, but I seriously doubt it. Now, lastly, while the stock market was misbehaving over the past couple of months, we were still able to generate weekly revenue. Now, I'm pretty sure there's lots of YouTube channels out there that's telling you the market is crap, so you need to be as conservative as you can. But just remember, it is your portfolio and you could do whatever you want with it. That being said, we have lots more strategies on this channel, so if you want to join the weekly income team, like and subscribe right now. Also, hit the notification bell below to get an alert whenever I post a video, but most importantly, share this video with someone you think can benefit from its content. Let's help as many as we can. Remember, a salary will give you a living, but your investment gains will give you a lifestyle.